Josh Brolin reveals past friendship with Donald Trump and says there is no greater genius in marketing than him. While promoting Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, Brolin mentioned there's a similarity between his character and Donald Trump. He went on to say that he was, quote, not scared of Trump, adding, because even though he says he's staying forever, it's just not going to happen. And if it does, then I'll deal with that moment. But having been a friend of Trump before he was president, I know a different guy. I wonder what it is about the Daniel Craig gay in a wig movie that he needed to share that piece of information in 2025.
What was the question?
Yeah, that's always the thing I find really fascinating about some junkets. And we know they go on forever. And like it actually reminds me of when Liam Neeson revealed that he like hunted a man.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
Like, what the question wasn't there, but like wanting to add, oh, I too know a sociopath. Again, Josh Brolin, just go to Barbara's Thanksgiving. I don't.
Is he? Yeah, there seems to be a cockiness here from having played W.
Yes.
That he understands the psychology. I think it all goes back to Oliver Stone and whoever saw that movie, because it wasn't me. 2008. I was busy watching Milk.
I definitely saw it. I think it's
Andy was doing something and I liked it.
Did she have like a brow
Yes.
prosthetic in that movie?
She's doing clowning.
It was really crazy. I will say that like the thing I'll take away from this, how many people have talked about the fact that Trump is a marketer.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever he's marketing hurts my eyes. But it's the use of the word friend so many times.
Yeah.
And it's like, and maybe I'm a little more specific in who I still use that word about. But the idea of like, oh yeah, he and I were friends, as everyone in the world is trying to find distance.
And also, by the way, hasn't Trump repeatedly insulted Barbara Streisand?
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Well, some people don't respect their stepmothers. And I think we should talk about that. But like, there is this like, we're in an interesting space too, because like so many of these like maniacal characters that we're seeing with guys being like, oh yeah, I'm doing something large like Trump, or I'm doing something in a caricature like him. It's like, okay, and I don't know if you're trying to add to the conversation. I don't know if you thought that was just like, oh, look at me being smarter than you about this fact. But I just am gonna be there for whatever spooky Glenn Close and I guess Kerry Washington are gonna do together.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
No,
I'm excited.
I meant to go last week, but I had to shred too much cheese. But it is like it is funny, like, to add to this discourse of like, oh, he's not going to stay. Thank you, Brolin, for letting me know that the fascism isn't going to stay forever.
Well, I went through a very similar journey when Jamie Lee Curtis told me that I should vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger for governor. And I was just like, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She would never steer me wrong, but it's like she knows this person in a different way and isn't concretely thinking about the fact that he's going to veto equal marriage rights in California, But the game Trump played of cultural ubiquity between 1977 and like 2004 is insane. That he was everywhere, that he knew everyone, that he did such a good job of making himself our cliche of a rich guy. It's bonkers when you just go watch a Home Alone movie or The Associate and you're like, but he has to be there.
Because he made it a clause in any sort of location rental fee that was a Trump property that he had to have a scene. So that is how, and that's smart, but most people cut it out and some people left it in. Yeah. And that's why the day after the 2016 election, I watched 2 weeks notice and his dumbass showed up and I wasn't prepared for it.
Grim Reaping. Wow. Yeah. Guy, I believe it's your turn, and I hope you can handle it, whatever it is.
Rush Hour 4 is in the works at Paramount Skydance.
Oh my God, more Trump.
Trump's personal request. Brett Ratner is attached to direct. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are on board to star. According to Semaphore, Trump appears to want to revive the raucous comedies and action movies of the late 80s and early 90s, or late 90s. He's passionate, for instance, about the 1988 Jean-Claude Van Damme sports flick Bloodsport in addition to Rush Hour. Okay, I showed my 24-year-old niece Beverly Hills Cop over Thanksgiving, and it was just remembering how many cars we used to blow up during the course of a comedy. Very exciting.
It's pretty crazy, though, that we need like a fascistic president to make comedies happen again.
Yes.
A specific type that's going to be so boringly racist, I think is going to be, like, that's the funny part. Also, it's mixed in the fact that, like, the whole deeply like the antitrust of it all, of like all the acquisitions of all these studios, and at the same time Brett Ratner is producing Melania's documentary. All of it is just like nightmare
if we would like interesting comedy in America, what we're going to need is just a little touch of antitrust law. Like there just needs to be a little bit of, if there were more than 1.5 places where you could sell something. Like at this point in time, when there are only 2 or 3 companies that are making things, they all need to make unsinkable ships. So they're all just going to make different versions of things that we have seen before and
have heard of. Yeah.
Yes. And so it will be another Rush Hour where, like, you know, good buddy cop movies don't come from a remake. They come from, you know, an understanding that a 22-year-old guy from SNL and Judge Reinhold really can carry, you know, a movie.
I forgot that we actually got 3 Rush Hours.
Yeah, I stopped after 2. I did really like Rush Hour 2. But I think I wanted to go back to how it used to be, where those people had the same agent.
Yes.
And their agent made that package, and we are then enjoyed years and years. I don't know. I think it's so funny though, the stuff that Trump likes. I think that's also like the really interesting thing, because like what was he watching on the gold toilet? He was watching Rush Hour 3 and like yucking.
And
really
also,
funny.
when is he actually watching stuff for entertainment?
That isn't about him.
Yeah, right.
Also, I just want to say, if we want quality action comedies back, the last thing we should be doing is blowing up the boats that are bringing good cocaine to this country.
Yes.
I mean, if there was anything that made both the music and the movies of the mid-1980s, it was high-quality cocaine showing up directly from South America.
Sure.
Right. And propelling most of the sitcoms of that time, too, I believe.
This is making me realize that in the last 4 years, we've had 2 Bad Boys. Like we are in which a lot of people spoke about in this like IP era, and also and looping into what we were just talking about of like who is nostalgic for what when. There is like, we got to get back to 1996 apparently, according to everyone. But those guys don't have the knees for this. Like we are not investing in the men who are taking their magnesium supplements who can jump off the buildings.
Like the unsinkable ship problem, I think, is very real in both movies and television, in that they are putting all of their money onto these people who they think have already proven themselves. And those people already have 4 homes, and they're not going to work real hard to write some good jokes. And that's what's frustrating to me, is that the people with the drive and energy to do this are not getting the resources to do it. And also, remember, Entourage was just a very specific moment. And just that we used to romanticize Brett Ratner throwing women off of, roofs into pools and stuff like that. And it was funny.
It's like, she's fine. Oh, no, she had a concussion.
But, like, I just don't know that we need a return to Brett Ratner at this moment in time.
Right. It's making me shriek, and not Shrieky. Emmanuel Shrieky. That's all we have for this episode.
Fun.
Oh my God. That's our surprise segment. Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you have a pop culture topic you want to spring on me and my guest co-host in a future episode, let us know at Keep It Show on Instagram and TikTok, and Keep It on YouTube. Thank you, Rheeqrheeq, for once again joining us.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me. I know you can find me at Rheeqrheeq. It's a lot. It'll be a lot of me watching Heated Rivalry.
And Rhe is RHEEQ.
Yeah, that's silent Q. Don't drag me for it in the comments like you did last time.
Oh, okay. And Guy Branum, where can we find you?
I'm at Guy Branum across all social media except for TikTok, where I am Guy Branum Comedy. But also Louis Virtel. I am taking my solo show, Be Fruitful, on the road. First stop on the road is Silver Lake. December 14th, I will be at the Lyric Hyperion. But then December 17th, I'm going to be in Philadelphia at Philly Mocha. December 18th, I'm going to be at Union Stage in D.C. And then on the 19th, I'm going to be at Union Hall in Brooklyn. A second show is just added because we sold out the first show.
Come on, Union.
Brooklyn is excited for me.
Except here's my question. Do you know who my favorite native Philadelphian is?
Christine Baranski.
The correct answer was Grace Kelly.
Oh, we have the same birthday.
Oh, really?
Guy's answer was the correct answer.
Yeah, I enjoy her too. You know whose hero is Christine Baranski? Cynthia Nixon. Look it up. That's our show. We'll be back next week with more Keep It. See you then.